One of the key things that's driving mobility investment for us today is really how do we personalize our retailer interactions? How do we have store-specific information that also gives us insights into actions that we need to take to create a win-win situation for us and the retailer? How do they grow their sales so that we can grow our sales? I think our big priorities as we move forward fall into a couple of areas. One is just mobilizing our base capabilities and giving mobile access to all employees. Another area is how do we innovate in both transaction and business intelligence areas of our business. And then I would say the third area is how do we adopt new platforms that are out there to give actionable information to our users that are really going to help them understand what they need to do to drive the business forward. The mobility market in the next 5 years, I think as we heard in this session, predicting very far out, I think even 2 years prediction is pretty risky given the rate and pace of innovation that we're seeing today. I think mobile is going to be a dominant platform that all of us are going to have to utilize, and there will be high real-time expectations as a part of that. The hardware, the network, the platforms are all going to become more powerful than we know them today. And I think the winners are going to be people that can rapidly adapt and adopt and understand the changes that are going on out there and apply them to the business to be more productive. And again, just help users, mobile users, understand, what do I need to do now in this particular situation to either increase revenue or be more productive. Solution providers, I think, are going to have to focus in a couple of areas to help us as they go forward. Number one, they've got to find a way to cut through the noise of all the things that are going on out there that we are exposed to and that people are pushing at us. And I think that they do that by clearly understanding the needs that each individual organization potentially has in their product area. And that really comes down to how can they come in, understanding us very well, having some very specific and defined use cases related to their product that show a clear and compelling value for us. And I think it's things like that that'll help them, cut through the noise and get attention in the future. That one's going to be a pretty personal one for me. It's actually my dad. He was a DSD salesperson for all of his career, and I happened to spend a lot of time with him in summers. And there are 3 or 4 things that I've always said that I took away and learned from him that I've applied in my career. One of those is anything worth doing is worth doing right. Another is don't ask anyone to do something that you wouldn't do yourself. A key one that I learned from him and his customer interactions was the customer is always right, even if you know that they're wrong. And then finally, one of the things that I hold very dear is just the, do what you say you're going to do. And so those are some of the things from my hero that have just applied to me throughout life.